Hello, true duelists. My name is Craig Fee, and as always, welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Update. This past weekend, it was the North American Championship qualifiers for 2022, with Konami taking the chance to sponsor the upcoming Power of the Elements set by having Vendred Scar himself win out the entire thing. What's that? I'm being told the winner was actually Hansel Aguero with Tenyi Sword Soul. Congrats to him. And also, fuck, my Sword Soul's definitely getting hit. I can't complain, truthfully. It's a deck that probably deserves a smack, but my wallet already hates this. More notably for the main event was the Marincess deck, which was not only the only Marincess deck to reach top 64, but made it all the way to top 4. Is Marincess a new meta contender? Maybe. It's definitely not most likely that the player piloting it was just a better duelist than most people that play Marincess, but maybe it's a meta contender. Still, a solid variety of decks were shown in the top cut, showcasing our relatively diverse metagame that will soon be crushed entirely by Power of the Elements. The real news for NA Nats, however, was day 1. Yes, the start of the biggest premier event in Yu-Gi-Oh! For the entire continent of North America saw a very strong start, with a reported 2-hour wait time for people to get into the event, after which, in the middle of the last chance qualifier duels, the fire alarm was pulled, causing people to rush out into lovely rainy Chicago, meaning that they had to be restarted after people had evacuated and then re-entered. And of course, because this was the North American qualifiers, there was reportedly also a shooting at the mall next to the venue. All on day 1. Thankfully, it seems the rest of the weekend was much tamer in comparison, but my god, what a strong start for the event. Also revealed during the event was the fact that Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer will be getting a Starlight Rare Reprint, which we now know will be in Power of the Elements. This kicks off the first big piece of news for Power of the Elements, set to drop August 5th, just 2 weeks from today. It's also set to dropkick the previous meta, as it brings 2 Power Creep Incarnate decks to your locals and YCSs everywhere. Yes, Sprights and Tearlaments, who have had their TCG official names revealed with minor changes. For Sprights, it is now simply a fizzy drink that we will all come to hate, and Tearlaments just dropped an A. I cannot wait to hear some random Redditor complain about how removing that singular letter has ruined the sanctity of the original name. We also got the full rarity drops for both decks in various Yu-Gi-Tuber promotional videos. Spright will have 1 secret rare and 3 ultras, with blue in the secret slot and gigantic, elf, and starter as your ultras. Tearlaments, on the other hand, has 2 secrets, with the field spell and Kaleido Heart, and 2 ultras in Rhino Heart and Kit Kalos. Better than I expected, if I'm being perfectly honest, and still unaffordable regardless for my unemployed ass. Other notable news of the set includes the other secret rares, Kurikara Divine Carnate, the Nibiru Light Hand Trap that was revealed, the Rank 3 Monster Negate, Instant Contact, the Neos Instant Fusion, Ultimate Slayer, the normal spell monster removal for extra deck cards, and Draco Utopian Aura, the counter trap that mixes Solemn Strike with Ice Dragon's Prison. The last secret rare revealed thus far is Ghoti of the Deep Beyond, the synchro fish we saw a few weeks ago. There's also an entire confirmed archetype for Ghoti, who was pronounced Ghoti and not fish. So now we can shut up anyone who was saying that it needs to be pronounced fish. I don't know if anyone was, but I don't know, the idea annoys me, and surely that's enough to post on the internet that people are doing it. How dare other people have varying things to say. Still, the Space Fish Synchro theme is more than welcome with me, since they look cool as shit. It'll be getting 2 waves of support in both Power of the Elements as well as Darkwing Blast, so here's hoping they aren't as disappointing as B-Troopers Wave 2. For Ultra Rare slots in Pote, we do have some confirms as well, with Spirit of Neos and Favorite Contact, and a new world premiere card, Garura Wings of Resonant Life, a level 6 fusion monster needing 2 monsters with the same type and attribute but different names as material. It's got 1500 attack and deals double damage to the opponent if it does battle damage, and if sent to the graveyard it draws a card. Just a shame it only has 1500 attack. Not really. Sure, it's not as good as a Dogmatica Punishment Send, but this does turn Nadir's Servant into a pseudo-engage, as the Redditors are saying it, or at the very least a +1 by itself. Able to add Ecclesia and then just draw you a card. Really though, it also seems as a very decent Super Poly target with some nice artwork along with a cool name. Finally, my Shaddoll deck just doesn't inherently lose immediately to Fluwanderies. I just have to simply draw the 3 of Super Poly. Just draw your outs, how hard is it? The last rarity I'll mention is that the cover card for the set, Elemental Hero Shining Neos Wingman, is a super rare, which I just find to be hilarious. Also, if you are curious about last week's update where I missed one single card from Darkwing Blast, do not worry friends, I've got you covered. Upside Down is a normal trap that will add the card from the bottom of your deck to your hand, and then move another card from your deck to the bottom of the deck. Why? Is this meant to be the single funniest possible card to combo off with Prod of Prosperity? Scientists say, yes it is. And truly, this was a card worthy of getting an entire segment in this video. Players also had the chance to enjoy the True Draco Festival on Master Duel yet again, because once again, Master Duel held a festival with a special ban list wherein playing True Draco got you the easiest wins. Or Fluwanderies, since that's the new toy of choice. And I think Eldritch did solid too. Either way, no extra deck. So you know what you can expect from that. Still, if you weren't playing True Draco or Fluwanderies or whatever, it was a lovely chance to see more people other than Lithium playing Monarchs on Master Duel. In community news, huge drama unfolded at Nationals this weekend as it was revealed that Cody Angeloff, a YCS and World Champion Qualifier winner, one of the modern greats in our game, eats his steak with ranch. To which I only have a single question. What the fuck? Excuse me? Ranch? Are you kidding me? Is nothing sacred. I am scarred and traumatized and mentally disfigured having learned this news, and it serves as yet another reminder for everyone, do not meet your heroes. What the fuck? Oh hot damn, even more drama. It is a spicy week with YugiTuber and streamer Distant Coder being accused of cheating at Nats this past weekend. Yes, in a video I'm pretty sure has since been deleted, it was reported that Coder misplayed with Unchained at a side event over the weekend. Coder's response to it was that he misplayed, a judge was called, and the situation was resolved with Coder receiving a warning. I'd explain in more detail, but I don't care. A misplay took place at an event. I am shook. I don't even know if this was worth bringing up as a whole bit, but I had to convince myself not to film a parody of the video wherein Coder assaulted me and I just reported on it. Or something else completely absurd. So this segment is instead my halfway point, because I don't know if that's an appropriate video to make or not. I don't know. What I do know is that's it for this week's update. As always, I'm your host, Craig Fee, and make sure you subscribe to YGO Strats for next week's update and so that you too can become a true duelist.